The AI tools we use to generate $26 million in pipeline revenue for our B2B SaaS clients in 2025 cost us less than $500 a month combined. And most people in the space aren't using any of them. Most SaaS companies either waste time testing random tools that don't move the needle, or they just default to ChatGPT and they call it a day. I've tested hundreds of AI tools and workflows across my clients. And in this video, I'm gonna give you the exact 5 that actually move the needle. So let's get into it. All right, the first tool that we will be starting with is Claude. Now, Claude we use for a couple of different things. I'm going to share with you the 2 use cases that you can use for it when running paid ads. Now, the first thing that we use Claude for is refining our copy. So for example, we don't actually write ads with Claude itself because it's still too AI written. But what we typically do is we'll get an actual video script that we've gone ahead and written out, and then we'll quality check it through Claude itself. And so we use an AI prompt, which I will show you here, which basically prompts Claude to act as an expert direct response video and copywriter, not to use typical AI jargon where it goes, you know, it's not a lead problem, it's a this problem. So not to change anything to the way that AI writes, instead keeping it conversational. So this is the prompt that we do. We paste our raw script in here, and then it gives us an output back that's fixed up, that's conversational, that helps us improve any of our areas that we need to in the overall ad script itself. Let's see if I can share with you an example. This one's right here. So for example, one of the ones that we made for us, right here, this is one of the things that it helped us to refine. So we gave it this prompt and it came back and it still spit out what we were looking to say and didn't really change it too much. So that's the biggest thing. You want to make sure that whenever you're using AI to help you write copy, that it doesn't do the natural AI thing to it, right? Because then it's just going to sound very AI written and it's really not going to land when it comes to the ads that you write, and especially the video ads that you write. Now that's a quick example of how we use Claude to help with the actual video writing. Now another really great use case for Claude is actually building landing pages. So here's a quick landing page that we built in just a matter of seconds with Claude for one of our clients. Very easy to read here, and it gave us a good design for it. This came out in just a matter of seconds. It's pretty crazy what it's able to do. This used to take us, you know, an hour, 2 hours to put together. We'd have to hire an actual landing page designer for this specifically. Now we're using Claude for it. And we also have an AI prompt that we use for this specifically. We copy and paste this in here, and then we fill it out with the colors, the website URL, and etc., so that Claude knows exactly what to put on the page itself. And so this is something that we're using consistently whenever we're spinning up new funnels, new designs. This is going to really help speed up your workflows. And also it just comes out way better. And obviously you have to, you know, adjust some things. It doesn't come out perfect the first time, but this gives you a really good base that you can then work on. Now, the next AI tool that we use is Claude Code. So Claude Code is essentially a version of Claude, but essentially what you can do with Claude Code is you are able to create different applications that are autonomous AI workflows that you can create very easily. So a couple of quick examples and use cases that we use Claude Code for is, first of all, we have a paid ad scraper that essentially goes through all of the Meta ad library, the YouTube ad library, the TikTok ad library, and the Google ad library, finds our competitors winning ads, and then it gives it us back in terms of what's already performing for them. So that stuff is super powerful because it gives us a really good starting point that we can actually use for ads, and it also helps us, you know, ideate ideas that are working for our other competitors and put our own spin on things. So that's one example. So another use case we've actually built out with Claude Code, if I go right over here, is what we call our lead scorer agent, which is basically it goes through an actual CSV that you upload and it tells you exactly if that lead matches your criteria. And so why we do this is, for example, when we run lookalike audiences, we want to make sure that we're feeding Meta the right data. And so we'll pull a list, for example, from Apollo, we'll run it through this lead score to make sure that it's the right people to be targeting and it's the right actual list, and then we upload it into Meta so we can get really accurate data. And this scores it in terms of if it's a good fit, if it's not a good fit, and then we can use that in the campaign itself. So Claude Code can give you a lot of different use cases. You should definitely start playing around with it, seeing exactly what you can come up with. And we found it really good to be on the research side and also just automating manual things that take you a lot of time to do. And you can probably build out one of these applications in a couple of hours if you just sit there and ask Claude how to do it. Hey, real quick, if you're a SaaS company, you're either looking to run paid ads or you're running paid ads right now, but things aren't working, go ahead and book a call with me in the description. I'll walk you through exactly how we can get your ads profitable within 90 days or launch your ads within the 90 days and guarantee to get them profitable, or we literally refund you. Anyways, get back to the video. Now, the next tool that we use consistently over here at Textwasive is OpenArt. Now, OpenArt allows us to create static ads. You can obviously use different AI tools to create static and image ads. Now, we found OpenArt just to be the most consistent for us, the easiest to use. We typically recommend that everyone uses it because it gives you really good output. Now, here's some quick examples of some different ads that we're running right now for one of our clients. It's like a AI workshop style ads that we're running. And we do a lot of like AI cartoon ads. Those perform well for us as well. And you can also see here some different outputs that we've created from these ads itself. One other good thing that you can use for OpenArt itself is also creating B-roll for your video editors, or also even helping you create thumbnails as well for like content creation as well. So OpenArt has a lot of different use cases. It's very easy to use. All you literally have to do is just, prompt it and tell exactly what you want it is to bring up. And then from there, it'll create an image, and then you can also refine it as you continue to go. And the subscription here is like pretty cheap for you to be able to do so, but it's very easy to use. You should totally use it if you are running static ads on Meta. It'll give you really good output. Now, the next tool that we use is called ArcAds. Now, ArcAds is great because it allows you to create different video ads with AI UGC actors. And so this is really good when you're trying to test creatives at scale. Now, this hasn't gotten to the point where it's unrecognizable that it's an AI. And so we don't typically lean a lot on AI avatars, but we do test them, for example, if we're not able to get an actor or if our client's not able to record and we just want to throw up and test these really quick. And we've gotten actually some pretty decent results with them as well. So if you are looking to run AI UGCs, you just want to create at scale, this is a great tool to use. You do have to prompt it a couple times. I'll show you some of the outputs that it's actually created for us for one of the ads that we ran for our own company. As you can see here, this is an example right here.
If I installed a paid ad system that's been refined across 50 SaaS and AI companies into your business, completely done for you in 21 days, I mean, email and SMS nurture.
So as you can see, you can tell that it's an AI avatar when you really pay attention, but it still is working well for us, and it is something that we still use for a lot of our clients as well. So definitely check ArcAds out. This is a great tool for being able to create different types of AI avatars quickly and at scale. Now, the last AI tool that we use within our organization, as well as our clients' organization recommend, is called Yoodli. And what Yoodli is, it's a AI role play that can help you practice your pitch, help you refine your delivery on your sales calls, and give you ample feedback on what it is that you did well and what you did wrong. And so why I really like Yoodli to begin with is because unlike ChatGPT, the latency is really good. So for example, when you're talking, you're going back and forth with it, it's able to respond right away to you. And it also gives you a breakdown of exactly what is it that you did well and what is it that you didn't do well when you are pitching your product. And so really good app for you to use if you're looking to refine just your sales skills. Make sure that your pitch is really clean and useful. And there's also a whole bunch of other use cases here as well. As you can see, you can practice hiring manager interviews. So you can do all these different types of role plays that are already programmed to share with you feedback on that specifically. So this is a really good tool for you to be able to practice whatever type of scenario that you can think that happens in your company. And what we use it specifically for is like a lot of on the sales role play side of things. So for example, if we go over here, you can actually prompt it. You can hit start over here, and then you can start.
What role should I take on, and what's the context for our conversation today?
And then you start talking with it, right? And this is exactly what happens. And you can hit click, and then at the end, you can save and view analysis, and it gives you an analysis of your actual conversation that you have. Obviously, I didn't have a conversation, so there's not really much for it to tell me here, but this does give you really good feedback on making sure that you're positioning yourself the right way and you're pitching your product the right way. And that is the last tool that I want to show you guys. All right, so let's recap what we just covered. Those are the 5 AI tools that are actually moving the needle for our B2B SaaS clients right now. Claude for writing copy and building out landing pages, OpenArt for visual assets, Yoodli for improving sales calls and pitch delivery, and ArcAds for video creation. Now combined, they cost less than $500 a month, and they're the backbone of how we generate results at scale. But knowing these tools is one thing. Building the right workflows around them for your specific offer and ICP, that's a whole completely different story. So if you're a B2B SaaS company and you want our team to come in, build this entire system for you, there's a link below this video where you can book a call. We'll look at your current setup, show you exactly what type of results you can expect, and then guarantee to get your ads profitable within 90 days, or we give you a refund. But other than that, drop a comment below which of the 5 tools you guys are already currently using. I'd be curious. I'll make sure to read every single one of them, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.